So now, actually, in last class, what we have discussed, so we have discussed about like how to create the files, how to remove the files, also how to add the data inside a file. Also, we have discussed about the VIM editor, right or not? So now let me recap it one more time for you. So let us have a quick review. Now, let's say I want to create a file. Then what is the command here?
Touch.
Was the command here? Touch. So touch and then file name. So this was the way to create the single file. But I want to create the multiple files. So how you are going to create?
Touch and
Touch and then file names. File. Now I want to create the series of files. I want to create the series of files.
touch and file name and braces one dot dot how many count.
Yes, great. So this is the way to create the files in the different bases, right? So I want to check whether my file was created or not. How you are going to check?
Yeah,
LS or LL. So now what is meant by LS? What is meant by LS?
Short list.
Short list. Now what is meant by LL?
Long list.
Long list. So if you give the LS means you will I mean to say it is going to display only the file name. So if you give the LL, it is going to be display the entire full information. Next. So I want to add the data inside a file. So how you are going to add there? I want to add the data inside a file. So by using the VIM editor, right? So in the VIM editor, totally how many modes we are having?
3.
3 modes we are having. What are they?
command one,
Command mode,
Insert.
insert mode,
Save and quit.
save and quit.
save and quit mode. So what is the default mode in the VIM editor?
Command mode.
Command mode. So now I want to shift from command mode to the insert mode.
I.
You need to press the small I. So I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. Escape. What I need to press here? Escape. So totally I have added the data. Now I want to save my data.
W.
Colon
W.
W. So I want to quit from the VIM editor.
Colon
Q.
Colon Q. So I want to do both at a time.
Colon X or colon W.
Colon X or colon WQ. Great. So I want to copy a line.
YY.
YY. So I want to copy 5 lines.
5
5 YY. So I want to paste
P
P. Next. I want to delete a line.
RM.
So it is going to be remove a file. So deletion of the line, I think I have don't said right.
Yeah.
No.
To delete a line, DD. So if you want to delete 5 lines, 5.
5DD.
So I want to set the numbers.
Set number.
Set number. So I want to shift to the 15th line.
Colon
15. Column 15.
Colon 15. So I want to replace a word.
Percentile S / old value / new value.
Perfect. So up to this we have discussed in the last class, right? Now in this class we are going to start about the directories. What we are going to start here? Directories. So basically if you want to create a folder in the Windows, how you are going to create, guys? How you are going to create? So if you want to create the folder, right click, new, and then folder, right? So basically these folders are going to call as directories in the Linux. Basically, these folders are going to call as directories in the Linux. So let's say if you want to create a directory, if you want to create a directory, so we are having a command called mkdir. What was the command here? mkdir, nothing but the make directory. What was it? Make directory. So basically, directories are nothing but the folders. Clear for all of you?
Yes.
Now, so see here, let's say if I want to create a directory, so the command will be mkdir and then directory name. So this is the way to create the single directory. But if you want to create the multiple directories, again the same mkdir directory names. So if you want to create the series of directories, mkdir series that you want to start with, open the braces, one double dot range. So whatever the syntax we have learned for the file, so that was the same here as well. So the command will be the different. So for suppose it was the file, just try to give the touch. For suppose it was the directory, give the mkdir, nothing but the make directory. So now let us try to do it lively, so we will get one clarity. So we are going to use the killer coda, right? Killer coda. So click on the playground. So it was asking me to log in. So actually I'm having the account. A second. So have you guys created the killer codas accounts?
Yes, sir. But here I have one question. It's showing like 1 hour free, and after that it is asking for plus member.
So it will
Is
show, yeah, correct only. So actually for me also I will get the 60 minutes or 60 minutes.
oh, I thought only for me. Okay.
No, so here 60 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Now. So let's say currently do we have any file? So let's say I am having one file called file system. So let me remove that one. So currently do we have any files as well as folders here? Currently I am not having any files as well as folders. No, nothing but the directories. So let's say I want to create a directory. Then what is the command here?
mkdir
Okay.
and file
mkdir
name.
and then directory name. So that directory I'm going to go with the DevOps. So directory was created. Now, how can I get to know that whether my directory was created or not? So the command will be the same, ls. So ls is the command to see the list of files as well as list of directories. Clear for all of you? ls is the command to see the list of files as well as list of directories. Now let's say I am going to create one file called TCS. So it was created. So just with the ls, it is going to display your file as well as folder. Now my question is, how can I get to know that whether this was file, whether this was directory?
Is
How
it
can I?
the color code?
Yeah. So if you give the ls means it is going to be the color code. If you give the ll means you will get the full information, right? So for the directories, for the folders, so the starting letter is going to be D. So if you are seeing here D means it was the directory. If you are seeing here hyphen means it was the file. So basically we are going to be identified by using the colors itself, but we are having one more way. So if you give the LL means you will get the full details, right? So the first letters represent BT. So if you are seeing here D means it was a direct. If you are seeing here hyphen means it was a file.
Okay.
Clear for all of you? So now my question is, do we can able to add the data inside a directory?
No.
So I'm repeating one more time. Do we can able to add the data inside a directory?
No.
No, right? Absolutely no. So let's say this is your folder in generally. This is your folder. So in this folder, do we can able to add the data? No, right? So we can able to go inside a directory. I mean, say inside a folder, but we can't add the data in the folder. So just try to go inside the directory. So let's say if you want to go inside a directory, so the command will be cd. What was the command here? Cd. So cd is nothing but change directory. What was the cd here? Change directory. So cd and then directory name. So totally I was inside the directory. Clear for all of you? How to create a directory, how to switch to the directory.
Yes.
What was the command to create a directory?
mkdir.
mkdir and then directory name.
That is
So I want to go inside a directory.
cd and
CD
directory.
directory name.
cd and then directory name. So now again my question was, do we can able to create a directory inside a directory?
Yes.
Yes.
We can able to create that. So I want to create a directory called mkdir DevOps. DevOps. So it was created. So how can I cross verify that one?
ls.
LS.
So again, I'm having DevOps one. So I want to create the multiple directories. So I want to create the AWS, Azure, GCP. Then what was the command?
mkdir
mkdir
aws space
AWS space Azure
Azure.
space. Great,
GCP.
perfect. Here the ls here, we are having the directories. Now I want to create the series of directories. So I want to create a series by using the TCS, 5 directories. Then what is the command?
mkdir
mkdir
tcs
TCS.
curly
TCS.
open curly bracket
Great.
One
double
double
dot.
dot number and close the bracket.
So if I have given the triple dot, what will happen?
Only that file, I mean that directory only
directory.
created
So
instead of
Read
series.
as a directory.
it is going to be read as a directory name.
Directory.
So dot should be 2. Hit enter. Give the ls. So I am having 5 directories. Okay. Now I want to remove a directory. So the command will be, yeah. Just try to guess what?
rmdir
Perfect. What was the command here? rmdir. So rm is used to remove a file. But if you want to remove a directory, so the command will be rmdir. rmdir. So that directory that you want to remove. So I want to remove the directory called AWS, as well as Azure, as well as GCP. So it is going to remove 3 directories. Hit enter. Totally it was removed. So if you want to cross verify, give the ls. Previously I used to have the AWS, Azure as well as GCP, but now I am not having any directories. So I want to remove all the directories at a time.
rmdir star
rmdir star. So here star is nothing but all. So if you want to represent all in the DevOps, in the AWS, in the Azure, as well as in the GCP, if you want to represent all, we are going to be represented by the star. So hit enter. It was removed. So give the ls. We are not having any directories. Clear for all of you?
yes. I have a
Let's go.
question.
Yeah.
Just say we have a series of directory 1 to 10.
Okay.
TCS 1 to 10 and we want to delete TCS 4 to 10. Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, we are having the way. So for that, we need to write the ranges. So I will tell you. So we are in the beginning level, right? So
Oh, okay.
you know, yeah, we can able to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Next. So let's say I want to create a directory called DevOps mkdir DevOps 1. So I want to go inside the directory called DevOps 1. Next. Again, I want to create one more directory, DevOps 2, cd DevOps 2. Again, I want to create DevOps 3. So cd DevOps 3. Again, I want to create one more directory called DevOps 4. So cd DevOps 4. So totally, I am in the DevOps 4 directory. So let's say I want to print my path. It means I want to get where I was in. So currently I was in the DevOps 4. So in the server, it is not going to be show like this path. It is going to show only the DevOps 4. So let's say currently if you want to print your path, it means where you are present. So the command will be pwd. So pwd is nothing but present working directory. So it means it is going to be print your path. So currently you are in this folder. So DevOps 4 folder. So actually DevOps 4 folder was present on DevOps 3. So DevOps 3 was present on DevOps 2. So DevOps 2 was present on DevOps 1. So DevOps 1 was present on DevOps. So DevOps was present on the directory. So currently if you want to print your path, so the command will be pwd. So what is meant by pwd? Present working directory. Present working directory. So clear for all of you?
Yes.
Next. So let's say if I want to create a folder inside a folder, let's say I want to create TCS. Inside the TCS, I should have TCS1. Inside the TCS1, I should have TCS2. Inside the TCS2, I should have TCS3, TCS4, as well as TCS5. So if I want to create like this, so first what I need to do? I need to create the TCS1. So I need to go inside the TCS1. So later I need to create the TCS2. So inside the TCS2, I want to create the TCS3. It means I want to go inside to the TCS1. Later I need to create the TCS2. Right or not?
Yes.
So are you guys are getting my questions?
Yes.
So what about the others? I need response from everyone so that I can.
Yes, sir.
So inside the TCS2, I want to create the TCS3 means. So first I need to go to the inside TCS2, later I need to create the TCS. So now my question is, I want to create this series within the root directory itself. Means, let's say I want to create here itself. So if you want to create like this, so the command will be mkdir. So TCS, inside the TCS, I should have the TCS1. Inside the TCS1, I should have the TCS2. Inside the TCS2, I should have the TCS3. Inside the TCS3, I should have the TCS4 as well as TCS5. So if I have hit enter, you will get the error. Why? Because so see, can't create the directories, no such file a directory. So it means if you want to create like this, so just try to give the hyphen p. P is nothing but the parenting. So it is going to create 6 folders. So one folder was the TCS. Inside the TCS, you will be having the TCS1. Inside the TCS1, you will be having the TCS2. Inside the TCS2, you will be having the TCS3 as well as 4 as well as 5. So here we need to give the hyphen p. P is nothing but the parenting. Hit enter. So it was created. So if you want to cross verify, give the ls. So currently I am having the TCS1. So if you go inside to the TCS, you will be having the TCS1. So if you go inside to the TCS1, you will be having the TCS2 as well as TCS3 as well as TCS4. Also the TCS4. Clear for all of you how to create a directory inside a directory within the root directory itself.
Yes.
So basically this was the root directory, guys. So if you are seeing here as tilde symbol, it was the root directory. Now let's say I want to create one more series mkdir -p AWS. Within the AWS I want to have AWS 1, 3 as well as 4 as well as. Okay, I want to create one more directory. I want to say one more series called Azure 1, Azure 2, Azure 3, Azure 4, as well as Azure created. Again, I want to create one more directory series GCP 1. So GCP 2. So see. So totally I am having series like this. Okay. Now, so see here, I want to get the hierarchy structure. So let's say I know I am having the TCS5 directory, but I don't know the path. So are you guys are getting the question here? I know I am having the TCS5 directory in my server, but I don't know the path. So at this point of time, we are going to use a command called tree. What was the command here? Tree. So if you give the tree means you will get the hierarchy structure. So let's say before going to perform the tree command, we should install the tree in our server. So let's say if you want to book a packet of biryani in the Swiggy. So first Swiggy application should be present on your phone or not? It should be present, right? In the similar way, if you want to install the tree, I mean to say if you want to perform the tree command, first tree should be present on your server. So the command will be apt install tree -y. That's it. Ultimately, tree is going to be installed on your server. Hit enter. Tree was installing. So once it was done, just try to give the command called tree. It is going to be print your hierarchy structure. So I can able to get to know that. So my TCS was, I mean to say TCS5 was present on this path. It means, so it was present on TCS. Inside the TCS, I am having 1, 2, 3, 4. So inside the 4, I am having a TCS5. So ultimately, it is going to print the hierarchy structure. So clear for all of you? So that's great. Next, my question is, I want to rename a directory. I want to rename a directory. So let's say I'm having DevOps 3. I want to replace this DevOps 3 directory by the Harsha. What was the name here? Harsha. So if you want to rename a directory, so we are having a syntax. So what was the syntax means? So either you can copy, either you can move. Anything is fine. So let's say I'm giving here as move. What was the command here? So just I mean to say not the copy, only move. So if you want to rename a directory, what was the command here? Move. So Here we need to pass the source. What we need to pass here? Source as well as destination. So what exactly the mean of source as well as destination? So MV, this is nothing but the move. So the file that you want to move. So actually I want to move the directory, right? So here we need to pass the path of this directory. So actually my DevOps 3 directory was present on the DevOps 2. So DevOps 2 was present on the DevOps 1. So DevOps 1 was present on the DevOps directory. So just try to print that path here. So just try to go to the DevOps. Inside the DevOps, I am having DevOps 1, DevOps 2, as well as DevOps. So hit enter. Now just try to give the PWD, present working directory. So ultimately, this was your source. So what was the source here? Root, DevOps, DevOps 1, 2, as well as 3. So this was your source directory. So move slash root slash DevOps 1, DevOps 2, DevOps 3. So destination. So you want to replace it by. So again the path will be the same. Root, DevOps 1, DevOps 2. So DevOps 3 is going to be replaced by Harsha. So this was the syntax. So ultimately source destination. So clear for all of you? Or else need to repeat it again.
Yes.
So do I need to repeat it again? So I'm clear for all of you. So just to confirm in chat box so that okay.
I have a
Now,
question in this.
yeah.
You are in that particular directory. After you go into the directory, you can't able to rename the same directory. You should be one level less.
No, let's say if you are inside this directory, if you want to rename them, so you should be present on root.
Okay,
Or
okay. You need to say that from root only we need to run this command, move
not
command.
from the root only. Basically, you are in the DevOps 3 directory. So if you want to
Yes.
rename this directory, you should either you should present on the DevOps 2 or DevOps 1.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, got it.
now. So in the similar way, just try to tell me, I'm going to perform that command, what you have said. Okay. So I want to replace this Azure 4 directory by the name called Sai. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me perform this command. Okay. So I'm giving here as the move command. So DevOps 3 need to be replaced by Harsha, right? So this was my path. This is nothing but our source. Next, so the destination, right? So slash root DevOps, DevOps 1, DevOps 2. So it's going to be replaced by Harsha. Okay, hit enter. So it was rename. So previously I used to have the DevOps 3, but if I have given that 3, now I am having the Harsha. So totally it was rename. So clear for all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in a similar way, just try to tell me the syntax. I want to replace Azure 4 directory by using the name called Sai. So see here, you want to replace it by the Azure by using the Sai, right? Move. So actually, this Azure 4 directory was present on Azure 1. So Azure 2, Azure 3, so Azure 4. So I want to replace it by the Azure 4 by using the Azure, say by using what name? Sign. It was replaced. So previously I had to have Azure 4 here, but if you give the tree, you will be having the side. Okay. Now, so I want to bring this Sai directory to the inside to the DevOps 4 directory. So ultimately the syntax will be the same. Source, destination. So actually here what my source was the Sai. What my destination here inside the DevOps 4. Okay. So either say we have said that we need to move, right? For the move MB. So the source, so it means Azure 1, Azure 2, Azure 3, Sai. So this was my source. I want to set this as inside to the DevOps 4, right? So destination, DevOps 1, DevOps 2, DevOps 3. I'm going to say Harsha here, DevOps 4. So this was a destination. So it means what will happen? So this Sai as well as Azure file directory is going to be placed to the inside DevOps 4. So guys, are you following?
Yes.
Yes,
Clear
sir.
for all? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Now, just try to tell me the syntax. Like this, I want to send this AWS 4 directory inside to the Azure file.
MV. Is it?
AWS/1/2/3/ so and so,
4
and space.
space.
You said DevOps or GCP? I missed it.
I have forgotten that one. Okay.
So
So I
whatever
want
the destination, yeah.
whatever the destination. So I want to send to the Azure file.
Okay. Then Azure 1/Azure 2/3.
The destination, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. It was one more thing. So it was. So if you want to cross verify,
Tree.
so previously we used to have yeah Azure.
Moved from AWS to Azure.
Yes. So now I want to send my Harsha directory to AWS 3.
Then source is DevOps and destination is AWS.
AWS.
So MB, so Harsha directory, right? DevOps.
Yes.
See here, don't type enter the directory. So just try to type the first letter of that directory and hit the tab button. So it is going to be print the directory, tab button. So again, inside the D, tab, H, tab. Okay. So I want to send this Harsha to where? AWS 3, right? So here we need
Yeah.
to mention the space. AWS, AWS 1, AWS 2, as well as AWS 3. So previously I used to have my Harsha as well as DevOps 4 inside that DevOps 2, right? So now I am having inside the AWS 3. So hit enter, give the tree. Harsha.
DevOps 4. Okay.
Now my question is, I want to replace my TCS 3 directory by the PWC. I want to replace the folder name. It means nothing but a directory name.
MV
MV,
TCS1, TCS1,
so TCS1, TCS2,
TCS2, TCS3, TCS,
TCS.
TCS1, TCS2, PWC.
Perfect. So it was renamed. So previously we used to have the TCS3, but now we are having the PWC. So if you want to rename, source as well as destination is going to be the same. If you want to move, source, destination. Clear for all of you?
Yes.
That's great. Now let me have the quick review from the first what we have discussed till the day. From the first what we have discussed till the day. So now see here. Let's say in the first class what we have discussed about the introduction of the DevOps, right? So just try to skip that one. Later we have discussed about the servers. So let's say daily we are using the applications, right? Now what is meant by application here?
Group of
What-
services.
Group of services. Let's say daily we are using the Paytm application. In that Paytm application, we are having the number of services. Let's say we are having the recharge, bank transactions, movie tickets, train tickets, bus tickets, right? So these all are the services. Group of services together called application. Now at the end, wherever application will present,
Server.
it is going to be present on the server. Now what is meant by server? Which
To
provides the
provide services to users.
the end user. So what was the example I have said? Let's say if you have opened the Chrome, so just try to search for the paytm.com. So ultimately, Chrome server is providing the Paytm services to me. So if I have hit enter the AHA, so automatically Chrome server is providing the AHA services to me. So ultimately server is nothing but which provides the services to the end user. So later what we have discussed? We have discussed about the types of servers. So basically how many types of servers we are having?
3.
3.
3 types of servers we are having. What are they?
Web server, app server, and database server.
Web server, app server, as well as database server. Now what is meant by web server here?
Presentation layer.
Which
UI.
provides the UI part of your application. Who will work on the web server? Ultimately, we are
Dev
having the
team.
development team as
And
well
UI.
as
UI and UPT.
UX team. So which type of technologies they are going to use?
CSS,
HTML.
HTML, Java,
HTML, Java, React,
JavaScript.
Angular.
JavaScript, Angular, they are going to use. So where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the presentation layer. So yeah, after web server, what we are having? We are having the app server. Now what is meant by app server here? Wherever logic was present. So who will work on the app server?
Dev team.
Dev teams.
Dev team, nothing but the development team. So which type of technologies they are going to use? So they are going to use like Java, .NET,
.NET.
Python, C. So we are having the number of. So where it is going to be present?
Logical layer.
Yeah.
Logical layer. So generally these layer are also called the application layer. What was that? Application layer. So after app server, what we are having? We are having the database server. Now what is meant by database server?
Storage.
Our information.
Saved.
So who will work on the database server?
DVS.
DB. So which type of technologies they are going to use?
SQL.
SQL, Oracle, MongoDB.
Great. So where
PostgreSQL.
is it present? Yeah.
Backend.
Backend. But that's perfect. So later we have discussed about the architectures of servers. So basically, how many types of architectures we are having?
4.
4 types.
Majorly
3.
What are they?
1 tier, 2 tier, and 3 tier.
1 tier, 2 tier, as well as 3 tier. So in the 1 tier architecture, so totally how many servers we are having?
1.
1.
Only one server. So basically here tier is nothing but the layer is nothing but the server. So
Server.
ultimately we are going to call it as one server architecture. So within the I mean to say the name itself contain one server. Totally how many servers we are having? Only one server we are having. So within the single server we are having our web server, and also we are having our app server, and also we are having our database.
Database.
So then this type of architecture are nothing but one tier
One.
architecture. So example for one tier architecture is what?
Laptop.
Laptop. Our laptop. So after one tier architecture, what we are having? We are having the tier architecture. Again, tier is nothing but the layer is nothing but the server. So totally how many servers we are having here?
Two.
Two servers.
So this is my server 1, this is my server 2. So we are going to establish the connections between them. So then this type of architecture are nothing but two-tier architecture. So within the single server, we are going to install the web server here. In the second server, I am going to install the app server as well as database server. So example for two-tier architecture is what?
Phone.
Phone and YouTube.
YouTube.
As well as YouTube. So after two-tier architecture, we have discussed about the three-tier architecture. In the three-tier architecture, totally how many servers we are having? We are
Three.
having three servers. So within the first server, we are going to install the web server, here app server, here database server. So example for three-tier architecture is what?
Same.
Phone and
Phone and
YouTube.
YouTube.
As well as YouTube. So here way of arranging the app server as well as database server was separate. Great. So after this, we have discussed about the Linux introduction, right? So Linux is a free and open source operating system with high security. Now my question is, what is meant by OS? Nothing but the operating system. What is meant by operating system?
The translator from human language.
Translator.
Yeah. So it is going to provide the bridge interface between human as well as machine. Let's say for the humans, we know number of languages. So we know Telugu, we know Hindi, we know Kannada, Malayalam, Tamil. So English we know. So these all are the high level languages. But the server will only understand the binary level language. So if the human wants to communicate with the server, here I need one translator. So here translator are nothing but the OS.
Yes.
So after this, we have discussed about the OS architecture, right or not? So in the OS architecture, yeah, in the OS architecture, totally how many layers we are having?
Four.
Four.
Four layers we are having. So what are they?
Hardware.
Hardware.
Hardware. So what is meant by hardware?
Printer. Mouse. Keyboard.
Yeah. So here, let's say this is your laptop. So if any external devices that are connected to your laptop, those information will get saved on hardware. Let's say if you have connected the HDMI cable, so these information are going to be saved on here. If you have connected the mouse, so this information is going to be saved on hardware. Clear now?
Yeah.
After hardware, what we are having? We are having the
Kernel.
Kernel.
Now, what is meant by kernel?
Helps the hardware communicate with the software.
Perfect. So what is meant by kernel means? So it is going to be provide the communication between hardware components as well as software components that are present in your laptop. Let's say this is your laptop. In your laptop, you are having the hardware components like CPU, RAM, monitor, keyboard. These all are the hardware components. So again, in your laptop, you will be having the software components as well. So like here, we are having some bin files, boot files. So all we are having, right? So if these hardware components, whenever they have communicate with the software components, then only your laptop is going to be run. Then only your laptop is going to be work. So if this hardware components wants to communicate with the software components, who is providing the interface here? Kernel. Now, most probably all students are going to be confused here itself. So they are going to be confused like OS as well as kernel. Now, what exactly the OS will do?
Human to machine communication.
Users and users to machine. Yeah.
User to mission. What exactly the kernel will do?
Hardware components.
Hardware to
Software component. That's great. So later we have discussed, I mean to say after kernel what we are having?
Shell.
shell
Shell we are having. Now what is mean by shell?
executes the commands.
The place where our commands are executing. So basically we have run some commands, right? Dash, mkdir, cd. So these all are the commands. So the place where our commands are executing are nothing but the shell. So later what we have discussed? I mean to say after shell what we are having?
Application.
We are having the application. Now what the place where our applications are present are nothing but the application. So then next. So after this, what we have discussed? We have discussed about how
Its
to create
commands.
server. I mean to say files creation, right?
Yes.
So let's say if you want to create a file, then what was the command here?
Touch
Search and then file name. So
file name.
yeah, let's say I want to see the list of files. Then what was the command?
ls or ll.
So what is meant by ls here?
Shortlist.
Shortlist.
Ll means
Long list.
long list. Great. So let's say I want to add a data inside a file.
Go to vim editor and it's by default open cmd. Then press I. Then insert the data.
Insert the data. So again, I want to shift from insert mode to the command.
Escape.
So I want to save and exit at a time.
Column WQ.
Run W. So I want to cross verify whether my data was saved or not.
Hmm.
So simply we can see the data, right? Cat and then file.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, cat was the command to see the list of, I mean to say data inside a file. Great. Let's say I want to delete 4 lines.
For dd.
DD.
For reading. Great. Next. So I want to create a directory. Then what is the command here?
mkdir space directory name.
So the syntax is all are the same. Let's say I want to create like this. So how you are going to create? Let's say site 1, site 2. So at a time I want to create within the root directory itself.
mkdir space dash p.
So here what
And
what exactly the meaning of parent? What was it?
here.
Parent.
Great. Let's say I want to print my path. So currently where I want. What was it?
PWD.
PW.
WD.
Now what is meant by PWD?
Present working directory.
Present working direct. Great. Next, so I have like let me add some comments here. MKDI, TCS, when pay election, TCS 1, TCS 2, TCS 3, TCS 4 TCS 1 TCS 6. So totally it was created. So now I want to go to the TCS 6. So TCS. So currently I was in the TCS 6, right? Now I want to go to the TCS 5. It means I want to go to the one step back. I want to go to the one step back. So the command will be cd space double dot. What was here? Double dot, 2 dots. So I want to go to the TCS 4. It means 2 steps back. How you are going to go? cd space double dot slash double dot. If you want to go to the 3 steps back, cd space double dot slash double dot slash double. So let us try to do it lively. So I want to go to the TCS 4. How you are going to go?
CD space double dot slash
Double.
double dot.
So currently I was in the TCS 4. So I want to go to the TCS 3.
CD space double dot.
Yes. So wherever you are in, if you want to go to the root directory, wherever you are in. So either you are in the TCS 6 as well, wherever you are in, if you want to go to the directly to the root directory. So the command will be cd. So the command will be cd. Wherever you are in, you are going to be the root directory. Now, I want to go from where I have came. So actually I have came from the TCS 6, right? So I want to go directly to the TCS 6. cd space hyphen. Hit enter. You will be in the TCS 6. So if it is going to be the one step, cd space double dot. If it is going to be the 2 steps, cd space double dot slash double dot. So if you want to go to the directly to the root directory, cd. So wherever you are, I mean to say, if you want to go to the previous stage, cd space I. That's it. Clear for all of you about these comments?
Yes.
So just try to do the
Yeah.
practice. Yeah. So guys, so that's it from mine for today. So if you have any doubts, you can ask from the first day. If you have any doubts, you can ask. First of all, sessions are clear for all of you? Or do I need to go to the slow or any concerns?
No concerns.
Clear? Huh?
Fine, sir, for me.
So what about the others? So we are having around right? Okay. Great. So guys, so remember, like, so after the sessions, you will get the recording videos as well as you will get the notes as well. So my concern is here, while I'm teaching the class, don't write any notes. So it's my humble request. And also just try to listen the class. Within the class itself, you will get 80% of the subject. I'm damn sure for that. If you follow my words, if you listen my words, you will get the subject within the class 80%. So just try to do the practice after the class of an hour, you will get the full subject. That's for damn sure. Clear for all of you what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Let
sir.
us- How many classes are completed, sir? So basically, it was a third class, I think so. So just try to go with the previous videos. If it is not work, so let me know. Yeah, I know it. So actually, so see here.
Fourth class.
Yeah. So just try to go with the previous videos. I will send you the videos. If it is not work, let me know. I will take the backup session for. So okay then. Bye all. Have a nice day. So see you on the tomorrow's class. Bye all. Have a nice day.